This is your host, Ms.Dria, and we are here live at the Ms.Dria show. Here with me, I have film director, screenwriter, film producer, Mr. Curtis Ballard. How are you? I'm great. Thanks for asking. I appreciate you so much for coming out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me check your mic.
All right. Now I can sing louder.
Okay. So tell me first off, where are you from?
I'm from Miami. I'm from Richmond Heights.
Okay.
Born and raised.
Okay. Never leave and date, huh?
Never, never, never.
I know that's right. So tell me, you've been a screenwriter, producer, film director. How long have you been in the industry, first off?
Well, I built my own recording studio in 1993. I was 17 years old. Built my own recording studio from the ground up, and it was just something in me. Before that, I had a DJ group called Heavyweight DJs, built Demo World Recording Studios, left photography, and then I had this epiphany to write a script, and started shooting movies. Picked up the cameras, just started shooting movies.
So when you shot your first film, what was the title of it?
First film is called Baghdad.
Okay, and first off, how was that? How did that experience go?
It was good. It was good because it was a lot of work. You know, dealing with a lot of different personalities is almost like babysitting. But everybody has a different need, and then so many things fell onto me as a director. And then one thing I learned is that I can be shooting something that's in the same vicinity, but we're shooting this house location. Then the script calls for us to to have something at the beginning of the apartment complex. That's like a different invitation to a different party. Yeah. Because the people who we're shooting here need to be here at 8 o'clock. The people we're shooting here need to be here at 4 o'clock. So it's a different invitation, different wardrobe. Everybody, what do I wear? What do I dress? What time is it? Where's the food gonna be? Oh my God. Where's the bathroom? I'm like, but you have to learn. I want to sit down with a lot of young directors and show them, some of the things and bumps in the roads that I ran into, so they don't have to go through that.
Right. So tell us a little bit about what Baghdad is about.
Well, Baghdad is about 4 kids growing up in Opelika, being asked what they want to be when they grow up. And, they all have great goals of what they want to be, but when they grow up, they become products of their environment. They grow up in an area, and in real life, there's an area that's so bad that the police call it Baghdad. So what we did is we used these 4 kids as a symbol of kids who have noble dreams, but grew up to be, like I said, products of their environment. But Baghdad does something special. It unpeels that onion and lets you see the layers of what caused these things to happen. So it puts together the puzzle piece. Now, anybody watching Baghdad from the beginning becomes judgmental, like we are in the community, and they'll watch it from the beginning and say, "Oh, she's a prostitute. Oh, he's getting out of jail." But when you find out why and what happens in our community, it's like, wow, it's a story. Explains the story. Yeah.
Okay, so where can we find that at?
Well, Baghdad right now is currently on YouTube, and we are trying to get it on Netflix, and that's it.
Okay. Are you working on anything right now?
Right now, we're working on. I have a documentary that I just finished up. It's entitled "The Post Family." Now, that is about a family in California that helps artistic kids, and they have an artistic son named Alex. Very special story. The kid was flown in all the way from Russia, and we do this entire documentary on him. That is completed, so we finished that. I'm also casting right now for a short film entitled "Once a Freak."
Oh, okay. Yeah. What is that going to be about?
I can't say too much what that is about. But, I have a writing agent in California, and he keeps telling me, your stuff is sweet, but we don't want you to get that same rhythm all the time.
Right,
so,
right.
Like when you hear a Prince song, it's a Prince song, Yeah. So I said, well, let me break the rhythm. And I wrote something that was a little bit different. It wasn't the same sweet story, so I wrote Once a Freak. And what I like about it, it's a short film. It's only 9 pages, and it gives me an opportunity to, shoot my first short film.
Okay, that's excellent. So tell me, being down here in Miami or Florida, we always hear that the opportunity for independent artists, filmmakers, everyone's looking at it like there's a lot of talent down here, but people aren't noticing it. How do you feel about, that whole subject?
Well, I've always known, especially since doing the music days, that there's a lot of talent, because I was a talented musician that was kind of overlooked, but one of those that worked hard to do it. So one of the things that I had to do was stop complaining. That's why I built the recording studio, to open up and give opportunities for artists that were in my neighborhood or anywhere that needed that light to shine. Mm-hmm. One of the great things of working in the studio is I got the opportunity. That's where I met AD Lav, and we've always collaborated on a lot of things, and he's one of the guys who are into the film industry right now, and we're still working together. So it's a matter of not just doing it and keeping all the talent to yourself. It's about exposing the talent, being able to work together, and that's a challenge that I challenge everybody with. Let's be able to work together. Leaving the film industry, a lot of people have to understand. I see a lot of people come from the film and they see movies are popping now, but they come in with the same selfish mentality, because as an artist, you're there to brag and boast and be the best. Mm-hmm. But in the film industry, you're saying, hey, I need a house, I need a boat, I need a fancy car. And you have people in the film industry say, I can help you with that. So that's the key ingredient that we have to realize. We have to help one another. You cannot film a movie by yourself. It's just impossible.
So what's the difference, because you travel when you're shooting, what's the difference between people you run into in Miami, and be it actors and actresses, and the difference between actors and actresses you run into in California?
Well, I'll give you a prime example. I went to Tisha Campbell's club in California. Now, she does a karaoke night. It's not actors, but she does karaoke. You have to remember one thing. People don't just move to California because they want to go to California. They move because they feel in their heart they're the best of the best of the best. Karaoke night was almost like a concert. Karaoke. You understand what I'm saying? So they bring it. The best talent is there. When it comes to the actors, they're more serious. They're really taking it serious. They're every day they're in the midst of the competition. So when I give an actor in LA a 120-page script, they're calling me back that same day. Wow, I read it, loved it, I loved it. They're telling me about the characters. They're giving me insight on I give somebody the short, like recently I given somebody the short 9-page script that I'm doing the short film for. 9 days later, they're calling me back.
Wow.
Like they read a page a day. Then they call me back to say, well, I'm going to be busy that day or whatever.
Wow.
So, we have to move at the LA speed. If we don't, we're going to fall behind. And Miami can do it. Yes, we have the talent. But, sometimes if you think you're not going to make it, you're not going to give it your all. We have to know that you now have producers here. Listen, LA didn't come knocking on my door. I bought equipment, shipped it from LA. I own anything they have in LA, I own it too. So don't say that we can't do it here in Miami. All we need is locations and people in front of our cameras.
Right. Okay. So are you working on something right now that you want to tell us about?
Yeah, well, right now I'm going to give you this shirt too. Okay. This is, we're doing a documentary which we call What America Looks Like. And this is something that I'm doing pro bono because I felt like this covers a great topic. We have to talk about the relationship between the police and the community. We have to talk about the relationship between black on black. We have to talk about everything. So we have to know what America looks like, and that's the part of the problem. We don't take that opportunity to talk to each other. Men don't talk to women, women don't talk to men, black don't talk to white, gay don't talk to straight. Ain't nobody talking to nobody. So, we running around talking about, well, we got a problem. Well, the problem is we're not communicating, and that's what this show is going to focus on. We're going to take our cameras into the community and find out, hey, what does America look like to you?
Okay, so are you casting for it right now?
This is something that we are just sporadically talking to different people as we run up on them. This is not scripted. This is raw.
Okay. But for your casting calls, how can one get in contact with you?
Well, with the casting call that we're doing right now, and we're always looking for talent. Even if I do not have a casting going on, we're still looking for talent because, like I say, we're in a circle of directors now. It's about 9 of us. So when I see you, I'm going to instantly think of a film or project that you can fit in. You can reach us at personally, you can reach me at demoworld2000@gmail.com. You can always call me 786-273-8943. But have your game tight. I mean, really, really, really. And don't just study. Listen, when I did Baghdad, a friend of mine, it was just on the paper, a script. He came over to my house with a pillowcase full of bootleg movies, of hood movies, and okay, now let's sit down and watch all of these. I said, bro, I don't make hood movies. I make good movies. You have to get that mentality out of your mind. You understand? The story can take place in the hood, but make a good movie. I got rappers calling me up talking about how much you'll charge just to do a YouTube video. I said, my camera doesn't say YouTube. There's no button on there that says YouTube. I shoot high quality videos. Where you put them at is up to you. Right. We have to change our mentality. Let's start thinking big. I'm writing big scripts, so I need big actors. You understand? I need people who can. You gonna be a bad behind? You gotta be a bad behind. You know.
Okay. So, do you have any events that you're working on right now? What
I'm thinking of, and this would be my first time doing it. I think we need a mixer like what LA has. LA has mixers where you have different people that would show up to the party where they're wearing something that says director, writer, producer, actor, actress, and we get to know who everyone is in the room, and we can, everybody mingles and get the chance to network. Right. And that's what it's all about, networking, because you may not fit into my film, but you may fit into something that someone else is doing.
Right, right. Okay. So I think that'll be excellent, and I look forward to attending it. Do you have any social media that you would like to give to the people?
Well, you can catch me on Facebook. Facebook is I don't know if I'm old school. Listen,
everybody has Facebook.
But that's all I have. Don't try to talk about all that other stuff. I don't know how to do all that stuff. But Curtis Ballard on Facebook, and you'll catch me there more than anywhere.
Okay, perfect. What is it that you love most about film and directing and writing?
Well, being able to write an ideal on a piece of paper. Well, first of all, getting the ideal out of your head, then writing it on a sheet of paper, then seeing actors bring this to life. It's incredible. And like I always say with Baghdad, it's such a good story because the actors outdid the script, and it was amazing. So I like it, and I'm getting better as a director. Okay. I'm this introverted type of person where I don't speak that much, so I'm thinking it. I'm like, why can't I pick the cup up? I'm thinking it in my mind, right? And I should be saying it. So now I'm learning how to say it with my characters. I'm learning how to move them, that's it. I'm getting better.
Okay. So what would you tell someone who wants to follow your career path?
Well, first of all, just be dedicated. You have to be, and that sounds cliche, but you have to be dedicated and committed, because there's not always going to be that person to pat you on the back. There's not. Is there going to be a girl asked me the other day about writer's block. Don't you get writer's block? I say, well, at times I may slow down as far as I forgot how I told her, but you don't get blocked. It's like having a conversation. You don't talk to your mom and dad and have talking block. Sometimes you need to just step away, come back to it. But we make excuses. Well, I can't because let's get rid of the excuses. We can do it.
Right.
We can do it.
I want to thank you so much for coming by and sharing, this wisdom with us, and sharing what it is that you do and the projects that you've worked on and what you are working on. We all look forward to checking them out.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
This
anytime.
Has been excellent.
Anytime. Please tell the people
go?
one more time. One more time. When you put this out, then you could come back in.
Absolutely.
We can watch it here. Please tell the people one more time where they can follow you at.
Well, you can follow me on Facebook at Curtis Ballard, director, and you can email me at demoworld2000@gmail.com.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Did you have something else you wanted to say, or no?
I don't know.
No.
No, I'm good.
Okay, thank you so much for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing you very soon.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
All right.
Stay tuned. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll come back with so much more.